Okay, in this tutorial, we're going to talk about drawing templates. Over the course of the semester, we spent some time creating a set of line types, text styles, layers, symbols, changing dimensions, and annotation settings. We've created the border and title block. Now, these are the types of things that you're going to be using over and over in a drawing. And so what you can do to customize AutoCAD is to create a template drawing that has all of these things that you'll be using on a regular basis already stored in the drawing. And so when you start a new drawing, all your layers are there where you want them to be. All your symbols are easily accessible. Your dimension and annotation styles have already been created, so you don't have to create them all over again. So in this tutorial, we're going to talk about how to create a template drawing with the information in it that we need. So I'm guessing that as you've played with AutoCAD, you've gotten used to, you like certain things showing and certain things not showing. Sorry. For me, you've seen I've changed some settings, and there are some settings that when you change them, they stay that way when you open the next drawing. So like my dynamic input is automatically off. Every time I open my drawing, it's already off. I just recently turned off the bubbles that pop up when I hover over tools. I'm going to change another thing here. I really don't need this view cube to show, so I can get rid of it. And I think those types of settings, you can just change them in whatever drawing and it'll work again in the next time you open up AutoCAD. But things like layer states and line types and things like that, we want to make sure that they're in the drawing that we're currently using. So AutoCAD automatically comes with a set of templates, and the way that you access them is by selecting New to create a new drawing when you already have AutoCAD open. And first thing it asks you is to select the template, and it goes to the place that the template files are stored, and it has several different templates, and you might want to look through them and see what kinds of settings are associated with them. I want you to open the ACAD template. Open it, and notice, first of all, let it load, notice that the layers included in this template are not there. So you only have the 0 layer, and this is the main reason I've asked you to choose this template, is because we're going to start a new one based on these template settings. And I want you to put your layers in here, and I don't want you to have all those other layers that come with it when we normally start up AutoCAD. I'm going to turn the grid off, and I'm going to go in and check my settings on my snap. They are the way I like them. So now you can go to your design center that we used when we were working with symbols, and you can navigate to previous homework assignments and the drawings in there and look at the line types in that drawing and find the ones where you created those line types or the symbols that you created or your text styles or even in here, text styles, it seems dimension styles, so all our dimension settings, you can go to that homework assignment and find those, and you can load them or add them to the current template by right-clicking on that dimension style and then adding it to the current drawing. So I want you to go through there, follow the homework assignment, and add them in. And I guess also I don't see plot styles on here, but I think when we put it in the right place, in the right location, before when we select new and create it new, it'll automatically show up when you go to print. Yeah, it's already in your list here. So you can select it as apply to layout and cancel. And it automatically comes up as the next one. You can select your drawing to PDF, 11 by 17. Select, oh, it won't let you do extents if there's nothing on the page. But you can select all these settings, hit apply to layout, and then cancel. And then when you go back in to print, all of those settings are saved. You can also go in, type options with the command line, and this is where you can, turn off the show tooltip or other things like that. If you want to change where you look for certain files first, you can change that here. Select the profile you want to use, and select all the different settings that you prefer. Turn off that user interface there again. And then once you have all your settings, another place I want you to go is on the drawing utilities and drawing settings here. Be sure and change that to the US survey foot. Look in units maybe. Make sure your precision is the way you like to view it if you want to look at things in surveyor's units. And change the precision here. You can select all those and all of that, and then once you get done, selecting all of your settings and having all your layers inserted and things like that, then you can save it as. You go to save as, and down here where it says files of type, change that to .dwt, and it'll automatically go to the right folder, and we want to keep them in this folder so that you can find it with everything else, and then name it something that's personal, so you'll know it's, this class, or, your name, whatever you want to name it, so you know which one it is, and you can find it easily, and you can hit save. I'm just going to call it new, and you have a few more description information here. Hit OK, and now you have a new template drawing. And excuse me here, I'm going to look real quick to see if you can tell it to automatically open template settings here under the files, template settings, default template for template file name for QNew, and it is automatically going to this one, but you can select it, hit browse, and then select your new one here. And now when you open up a new drawing, it will automatically open up that new template. So everything will automatically be there. Okay, so hopefully that gives you enough information. Be sure to email me or call me or post a question on the discussion forum if you have any questions at all. I'm available to answer them. Alright, so there you go.